Did Cleveland have to get approval to use the Color Rush jerseys more often this season?
Yes, Dan, they did, because normally whether you have a throwback or an alternate or your color rush, whatever your non-primary uniform is, you're normally only allowed to wear that 3 times per season. But the Browns wanted to switch from their current primary, their official primary, the one that has Cleveland in big letters across the chest and looks kind of more like a high school jersey. They wanted to switch from that to the color rush, and so they petitioned the league for that, and the league said yes. And so now this is their new primary brown uniform. And I have to say, if you think there's maybe such a thing as too much brown, this might be it, because you've got the brown jersey with the brown pants, and it remains to be seen if they're also going to wear it with the brown socks. But I know it was named after Paul Brown, and like you said, when we think of the Browns, we think of brown, but man, that's a lot of brown.
But you look at these uniforms, and there's certain teams that just don't change their look. Like Dallas doesn't change its look. I mean, you sometimes have those throwbacks, but, Cleveland, this isn't a throwback uniform that they're doing. Is it that the good teams, the established teams, don't change their look? They continue to keep like Penn State in football.
Right. Certainly teams with a deeper heritage and a longer history don't have to sort of put a shiny object out there to get people's attention. And there would probably be a revolt if they did. If you're the Green Bay Packers and you start monkeying around with different color combinations and things like that, your fan base is not going to appreciate that. But if you're a newer team, if you're the Jacksonville Jaguars and you don't have decades and generations worth of history and heritage to draw upon, it may make more sense, or at least you may think you need to do things to keep people's attention and to get some media attention and to keep those jersey sales going. So it really varies. I like to think of it as Coke versus Pepsi. Some teams are more like Coke. They never change. Like the Coke script never changes. They keep a slogan like, enjoy Coca-Cola or Coke is it. Very simple, just the facts. And then there are teams that are more like Pepsi, which is constantly changing its logo and has slogans like the choice of a new generation or Generation Next, very youth-oriented. And so some teams are Coke teams and some teams are Pepsi teams.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.